My protection and yours, sir.
Oh,
I started
absolutely.
the
Hey,
camera.
my camera's on too. I'm Sergeant Houston with the St. Helens Police Department.
So
The reason I'm here.
I know why you're here. As a
Okay.
courtesy, sir, I'm wearing a small knife on my hip.
Okay.
I don't want you to see it and lose your mind.
Okay.
Okay?
Do you want to take it off?
If you want me to.
I don't care.
Hey.
Thank you. Okay.
So I know why you're here,
Okay.
and I'm perfectly willing to explain it if you're interested.
I would love to hear it, yeah.
So 2 years ago, our motorhome blew its engine sitting in my friend's driveway. It's been in the shop, and it's a slow deal on $1,200 a month.
Uh-huh.
We arranged with what was ostensibly the manager at the time to bring our tanks in, our portable tanks in,
Uh-huh.
and dump them. And because we can't get the motorhome here and we're using portable tanks, we arranged that provided we came in, we paid the first time we were in, and we did all of our dumping in one day, it was okay.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's as if we brought the motorhome here.
Okay.
Okay? 90 gallons of holding.
Yeah.
So that's been going on for 2 years now.
Okay.
All of a sudden, just now, she comes out and says, no, that doesn't work anymore.
Is it the manager that?
I don't know who. I thought this was the manager.
Who have you been talking to? Like, who did you have this arrangement?
The manager.
Do you know his or her name?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you looked at their dump records,
Uh-huh.
you'd see us in here at least once a month, sometimes
Are you
twice.
Sean?
Yes.
Okay, do you got your ID just so I can make sure?
Yes, sir, I do. It's in my down here.
Perfect, thanks, brother.
All right. Yeah, I offered him, give him my phone number and everything, and I mean, because this just happened today. This is the first I've heard about it.
Okay.
And so if this had been a real something going on, this was a real problem,
Yeah.
I would have heard about it last month, the month before, last year.
So you guys have been doing it every month?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least once a month.
Okay.
And this is the first I've heard about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, Sean, give me 1 second, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks, bud. And then was that wife that went inside?
Yeah, that was my wife.
Okay, perfect. right, Sean. Here's your driver's license back, sir. All right. So, I talked to them. They talked to their manager. They are under new owners. So Skinny's and Chevron got bought out.
Oh, wow.
So they have new owners, which essentially kind of nullifies whatever agreement you had with the previous owners.
Why didn't they tell me a year ago then? Why have they been letting this go on for 12 months?
So what they told, what she just told me was that previously you have gone there and paid.
Right, the first time we come in, yeah.
So is it like first time, like?
So today we had to do 3 dumps because we were really full. Normally it only takes us 2 trips. It's 45 gallons. We got a third tank we've already taken off because we weren't using it.
Yeah.
Normally it's 2 loads, so it's 90 gallons. 2 trips at least.
Okay.
Today it's 3.
Did you already do one today?
So we already paid once today. And under that agreement that we had no idea had been nullified.
Okay.
We came back for our second load. We went out.
How does it work? Like when you pay for it, is it like a dump fee? So like one dump, or is it like per container, or how does it work?
It's supposed to be per dump, per trip in. Each time you park and you dump, you pay.
That would be the dump fee.
Right. And so what we had arranged 2 years ago, at least 2 years ago, was actually more like 3. Actually, it's 2019. Yeah. What we'd arranged was, because we can't bring the RV in and dump all the tanks like we would normally. Okay.
Because you would only have to pay a one-time dump fee if you were going to do all 90 gallons. If you were
Correct.
Bringing it here.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay.
So as if we were bringing the RV in, provided we pay that first dump.
Yeah.
Before we dump, we pay every single time.
Okay.
We bring all the tanks in one day.
Yeah.
Right after another. We don't wait till the next day and then finish the job.
Yeah.
Right. Then we only had to pay as if we were bringing the RV in here.
Okay.
And so we had no idea until today that agreement was nullified.
Okay.
Nobody said a word. So if that changed a year ago, why didn't they tell us a year ago?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So, I mean, obviously we're not gonna do it again.
Okay.
And I don't understand why it came to the point of calling the police, but
So they made the determination today. So apparently after this happened, because I think you guys had a conversation in there, or did you?
No, my wife walked in there. She paid. Oh, it was probably what time is it? I don't have the clock open.
5:06.
So probably 2 hours ago is when we started, because we live out in Warren. So it's like what's 3 miles out there. Plus the 10-15 minutes to fill it up and come here, and 10 or 15 minutes to dump it.
Yeah.
My wife walked in there and paid. And she came back.
The dump fee?
Yeah, for the first trip.
Yeah.
And my wife came back out, and I says, "Okay, we good?" And she says, "Yeah, they remembered us in there. That guy remembered us."
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we made the first dump. We went out. We filled up again. We came back. We dumped. Nobody said a word.
Yeah.
We went out. We filled up again. We came back, and now they're saying something.
Okay.
So, I mean, if they were going to say something, why'd they do it a year ago?
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
So.
Right now, and that story makes sense. Like that makes sense to me. That's like a chronological. Like I get it.
Right.
Based on what she's telling me now is they want you trespass from here in Skinny's, so you guys can't come back.
Even Skinny's?
Yeah. So
it's the owner.
Same owner.
It's the owner. That's fine.
Okay.
I can understand that they have been having trouble.
Okay.
With people, not paying at all. They'll come in after hours and dump and whatnot.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that Skinny's is that this is going to go that far.
Is there another dump that you can go to?
There is.
Okay, good. I just didn't want to, I don't want you to be hosed and not have a place to.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't understand. To me, it seems like it would be more important for people to be using a legitimate dump site than dump it in the ditch,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do that where I am.
Yeah.
It would be horrible to do to my friend.
Oh, yeah.
But even so, I offered to give him my phone number so he could just call me.
Yeah.
I offered to give him my address. They didn't want to talk to me. As soon as I said I'm just going to dump and leave, because I felt I'm disabled. That's why I'm on $1,200 a month.
Yeah.
My wife's had a traumatic head injury, busted hip, and all that. I destroyed my back 30 years ago building the USG plant out there in Rainier.
Yeah.
So I wanted out of there.
Yeah. I got
so
you.
We were already hooked up. I already had a tank tipping. So we just dumped, we tied down, we got the hell out of there. We were going to stop here anyway so she could go in there and shop for dinner.
Well, it's not like you guys are running away.
Right, exactly.
I mean, if you would have gone farther than this.
Well, yeah. And I almost decided to just call you guys myself.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to cause all this madness and mayhem. Just wait for you.
Yeah.
I just want it off the property.
No, I appreciate it.
So
so it's trespass from their property, includes like getting gas, getting
Yep,
all that kind of stuff.
I understand.
So it's you and your wife. And is your wife also the registered owner?
yeah, she is.
Okay, perfect. So I'll make some notes. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Sean, your story seems reasonable and feasible. I'm sorry it happened
What's
that way.
wrong with this world?
A
You
lot.
see the worst of it.
I do. Yeah.
What is wrong with
I
this
still
world?
have hope. At some point, we'll all get.
You got more hope than I do, man. You got way more hope than I do.
Hey, brother. Thank you for being so courteous. Like, hey, I respect you turning that on. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And any cop that says no, don't turn that on, like
They're crooked.
Yeah, exactly.
I watch Audit the Audit all the time.
Yeah, so
because
I've
it
seen
seems to
that,
be
yeah.
a very upstanding, legitimate, grades everybody involved, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not you personally has a bad rep,
Yeah.
but
They're bad cops, 100%.
there are
100%.
bad cops. There are bad cops.
So, and anyone that's like, oh, don't film me.
And I don't want to treat you like one, but at the same time, you know,
protect yourself, absolutely.
I appreciate that,
And
man.
anyone that's going to get mad about being filmed, like that's our job. We're
Yeah.
out in public every day.
Yeah.
So, no, it's great. So, thank you for everything that you did.
I am so fucking stressed. I'm on disability for PTSD,
Yeah.
and I am.
What can I do to help you, brother?
Your kindness has helped enough, man.
All right.
Your kindness has helped
All right,
enough.
Well, it's
It
nice
really
to
has.
meet you. I'm sorry I had to be like this.
I understand, bud.
Yeah.
I do. I understand.
Yeah. Well, if you need anything, you give me a call, okay?
I will. Thank you very
All right,
much,
man.
sir.
Take
I
care,
appreciate your time.
Yep. Be safe.
And that is how you deal with an officer kindly, politely. If he'd ordered me out of the car, I would have complied. If he told me to do anything else, I would have complied. You just don't argue with the cop. That's not the one to argue with. You argue with the judge, not the cop. Okay? The cop's doing his job. Don't deal with the cop. Deal with the judge. Alright? This is how you avoid getting yourself shot, or handcuffed, or treated like an idiot for being an